Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So over the weekend, as we were watching this versus battle that was highly anticipated, the numbers, over 600,000 people watched Erykah Badu and Jill Scott on Saturday night. I was one of those people. And one of the first stories they started off with, and we talked about this with Jill Scott when she was on the Breakfast Club, is the song You Got Me, because Jill Scott actually wrote that while Erykah Badu was featured on that Roots song. And here's what was said about it.
The Roots gave me my first opportunity to write anything ever. It's the first song I ever wrote. And for you, Queen Badu, to sing words that I wrote. And I don't think you've ever done that again. Like everything else you've written yourself. I'm so honored. I'm going to play the exact same song.
Yes, so they both got to play that song, and that's how they started off the battle.
It was over 700,000 people. It got up to like 7 and change. So I think 720, 730. It was over 700,000 though.
Yes, sir.
It started a little late too. I was like, "What's going on?"
It started a lot late.
Everything was pretty smooth. I think at one point Erykah Badu, her battery died, and then she had to jump back on, and that was when Jill Scott was playing Tyrone for her. So,
man, Tyrone been getting a bad rap for a long time, bro. Like Tyrone, all of these years have been catching slander. They've been calling people, "Yo, Tyrone ass Negro." All Tyrone was the friend of an F-boy. Tyrone
he was a good friend, man.
Tyrone was just driving the goddamn car.
He was a good friend.
I thought that was very clear from the song, and I thought people would just say, "Call Ty." They would say, "You better call Tyrone and tell him help you get your stuff." That's what she says in the song.
I never thought about it until Saturday night when I was watching the battle, and then everybody started tweeting all of this Tyrone slander, and I'm like, wait a minute. All Tyrone was doing was being a good friend. It ain't his fault. He the only Negro that man knew without a car. And why didn't Erykah ever name that brother? She named Tyrone, she named Jim, James, and Paul, but never named the F-boy she was talking about.
Poor Tyrone.
I thought people always would say, when you got mad at your man, you'd be like, "You better call Tyrone and tell him, come on, come help you get your stuff." So it's weird that people would have thought that.
That was a vibe on Saturday night. And that title playlist, that Erykah Badu, Jill Scott title playlist is so hard. That is absolutely going to be the soundtrack of my house for a long time. We had the sage burning. We had the candles lit. Oh, man, we got these diptyque candles my wife got. Man, they smell so good and set a vibe.
Oh, yeah, I have like 5 of those in here. And they're beautiful, too.
Yes, they are.
All right, now, in addition to that, we're getting ready for the next versus battle, and guess who it's gonna be? Listen to Timbaland and Swizz Beatz talk about it.
You want me to tell him who want to smoke with Ludacris? Nelly want to smoke with Ludacris.
Wear Air Force Ones and tell him.
Okay, come on. Nelly want to smoke with Ludacris. Nelly want to smoke. Attention. Nelly want to smoke.
Nelly and Ludacris. A lot of people have been calling for this one.
Well, when Nelly called into the Breakfast Club, to talk about, the Air Force. I brought that up, Nelly versus Luda. I think that's a damn good battle.
I think that's going to be great. I can't wait to see that.
That's a great
Saturday.
I think the problem people have with
ready for that.
The problem people have with these verses is that when they think of Nelly Luda, they automatically think lyricism, right? This ain't about lyrics. This is about songs.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Records.
So
that's right.
Nelly had big records. Luda had big records. That is going to be a fun, entertaining battle next Saturday.
I can't wait for that.
And I know personality-wise, they both are going to have a lot to say. So that should be interesting. Now, here's another possible versus battle. Here's John Legend. He was talking to Nick Cannon on who he could potentially battle, and here's what he said.
I was saying, like, you and Alicia Keys would be fire.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be the best thing. And honestly, I think we would do it if we did it like a dueling piano.
Pianos, yo, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, well, I think we will. But I what I do love about the way it's been going so far is we're seeing producers and writers more than just artists, because the producers and writers, what's so cool about it is you didn't maybe know that they produced this song.
Yeah, you're hearing these stories and stuff.
Yeah.
So John Legend versus Alicia Keys. That might happen.
She got to do it. He called her out. She got to do it. That's on some piano battle. Woo, that's going to be a great one. If they
that's
get
a mood. They got to do that during the week, though. That's not a weekend one.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. That's not a Saturday night. No, it's not.
Yes,
no, it's not.
That's Alicia Keys got up tempos.
That's a Sunday afternoon.
No.
Or a
Don't
nice
do that to them.
Thursday.
That could be a nice. That's a nice date.
That's
a nice date night one too, though.
Alicia Keys got up-tempo joints.
They're gonna have the pianos going. That could
John
be dope.
Legend got some. Does he have too many up-tempo? He got a couple of up-tempo joints.
Yes, he does.
Who wins though?
Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I got my money on A Keys too.
John Legend got a lot of great, also a lot of great appearances on other people's songs too, though.
He does, but I got my money on A Keys.
A
Keys win that one.
I think that'll be a good
like she
one.
know how to battle.
Oh well, Ludacris Nelly. Who win in that one? Ludacris Nelly. Who y'all got?
Oh, that's a tough one, bro. That one ain't too. That one's not as easy as people think it is. I'm telling you. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say slight edge to Luda, only because I think Luda can take Nelly in those later rounds with bigger records. Not bigger records. Bigger records ain't the word.
I got to go through their catalogs. I got to sit down and go through it. All right, now I want to ask y'all.
Now I was just gonna say, because when Nelly started doing those country songs, those are good records, but I just don't know how they will go. I don't know how they'll go over on a Saturday night on Instagram compared to some of the stuff I know Luda can play.
He can't do those country
Okay, now, while we're all quarantined, let's talk about some issues you guys might be having, because Young Thug was very honest about having some dirty penis issues. So here's what he had to say on his Instagram story.
I take a bath every day. I don't even have sex every day, right? So every time I take a bath, my chest, my body be clean. But every time I wash my it be dirt on the rag. But I ain't had sex. I ain't did nothing. I ain't even shit. I just go chill, then come home, go to sleep. Next day I wake up, take a bath, my be dirty. It's always be dirt on the top, on the rag. What the I think I just got permanently dirty.
I love the transparency. I love the honesty. But you may want to see a doctor for that.
So how many of y'all are waking up with dirt on your penis no matter how much you shower?
Not
me.
Is
that schmegma?
Yeah, what?
I don't know what that is.
I dirt. Like
Young Thug,
dirt.
you really need to keep your D out the dirt, Young Thug. Now, if I'm a woman who hasn't
been having sex or anything, though, he said it's just nothing. He just really wakes up and
you need to go to the doctor, brother.
If I'm a woman who had sex with Young Thug and I've had any bacterial infections, I'm suing. Okay, Young Thug turning these women into young yeast infection, young bacterial vaginosis, young discharge.
Just
it could just be some. It could just be some schmegma, maybe.
Young odor.
Some dead cells.
Nah, I think if it was schmegma, schmegma's
just tweet us if you're having that. Just not when it dries up. I would think if it dries up.
But wouldn't it be a smell?
No,
he washes it and still sees dirt on it. That's a problem. He needs to go to the doctor.
Well, for all the guys out there having similar issues, can you tweet us and let us know?
He might want to go to the ER.
Why he took that to social media though? Like that's the first place you thought to tell everybody you got a dirty D?
Maybe because he thought other people were dealing with the same thing. You know, maybe he thought other people would be
and
like,
they might be. And y'all just not being honest about it, but that's cool. Young Thug is confident in himself. All right, I'm Angela Yee,
that problem.
And that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you,
I don't even know what that means. What kind of dirt? You show us the rag next time, Thug. That's what you want. In order to get a proper social media diagnosis, you have to show us the actual rag. Show us what that dirt looked like.
I'll pass. All right, Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Donkey of the day today is going to District Attorney George Barnhill. He was the prosecutor in the Ahmaud Arbery case. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him.
All right, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.